Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan Long here, and I'll tell you what, I don't do weddings. Well, you already saw my film that I don't do wakes and burials. Well, then I don't do weddings. And a lot of folks out there like to scare folks over that, as almost if there's a law or oversight that says you have to go to those happenings. Well, you don't. Now, when you're younger, a lot of bears and keepers make you go to these things, you know. But so I don't go to these happenings. And it's not that I don't care about the folks. I just don't go to these things. I mean, I never have. And a lot of scathing always seems to happen if you don't go to these things. Now, some of your kin and friends will understand, and others will not. It always goes down something like this. Okay, get rid of that. I want to know, Jordan, why don't you go? Why don't you go to, like, weddings or anything like that? Because I don't, Birdie. I don't go to those kind of happenings. I mean, a lot of folks do, and great for them, wonderful. They have a great time, they get a lot of glee out of it. I do not, you know, and it doesn't really have to care where the setting is at. I just, don't go to those things. So you don't get no glee or happiness out of them. No, I don't. Because I don't know how to behave in those kind of settings. You know, it's like there's this way you're supposed to be, you're meant to behave when you're in these kind of settings, and I don't. You know, so that's why I don't go to them. Yeah, and a lot of folks will say, well, it doesn't care if it's in a worship house or it's handled by the near doomsman or doomswoman. However it goes getting handled, you know, it's still no fun and still no glee for me, because you gotta close up. And who likes to close up? And then, and then you have to, like, I don't know, hang out with folks that A, you don't know, and B, you don't like. For what? I never really get any happiness and glee out of those happenings, so I don't go to them. And most of folks, and if you're lucky, your kin and your friends will understand this, or if they're not, then you're going to be opened up for being scathed, you know, which, believe me, it has gone both ways. Oh, I can't believe you didn't show up. Well, I had my grounds, for not showing up. Oh, does that mean you don't care about anyone? Well, no. It doesn't mean I don't care about anyone. It means that I don't get no happiness, and glee out of, going to those happenings. Some folks do, and some folks know how to play the well lord or the well lady or whatever. I do not. So I don't like going to those things, you know, so I never will. And there is no law or oversight that makes me have to do these things either. There isn't no team deal. Yeah, I guess you're right about that, you know. But I really truly think it's sad that you didn't go. Well, that's your belief, and you have the right to that fodder belief. Well, if you want to scathe me for not going to weddings, go ahead. But this film is now done.